When I was a child, I had a car accident. 6 months in a coma, 6 months in the hospital. Since I was young, I was chubby, and especially after the accident, since I had lost a lot of weight because I was in a coma and lost a lot of weight suddenly. Then I started gaining weight again. I went there. I started at that gym in 2003, and I was 13 years old. I really liked it, and since then I became obsessed with working out. I still like it now. As I said, I'm with Jim Stopani doing the programs and seeing results. I'm extremely satisfied, and I was at the gym one day. I see a big guy walk in and ask if he's taking steroids. He says yes. I say I want some, and he asks what I want. I go online, type what I saw in the video, and tell him I want those. How much? 1,000, take it.
Have you seen testosterone? How much is it?
Now we're talking about testosterone. Last time I did it, it was around 200 or 300. There are days when I have to watch porn 5 to 10 times a day, so that means you get hard. Otherwise, I'm on edge. Do you have a problem in that area? No, I don't have a problem in that area. That's why I can't get rid of it. I just can't understand. Where does this aggression come from?
He eats so much. Doesn't he worry about dying?
We're all going to die one day. All of us. Whether you're thin or fat, you won't gain or lose even half a minute more. When it's your time to go, that's when you'll go. That's it. There's nothing more to it.
Welcome to MuscleTalk. My name is Eftaklakis Konstantinos. I'm the founder of ShapeStar, and my guest today is Christos Provestalis, known to everyone as Chris ASMR.
I'm great, Konstantinos. Thank you so much. I'm glad for the interview and that you came to Kavala.
Of course, Christos. So first of all, I want to say that I approached you because I saw that you started going to the gym, and since my channel is mostly about fitness, the content, I believe, why did you start going to the gym in the first place?
I began going to the gym in 2003 at the age of 13. From 2003 until 2022, up until March, I was going to the gym. Of course, okay, there were also times when I had to stop because of the army. You know, I couldn't, you understand, but even when I was in the army, when I was out, I would go to the gym. Yeah, man, what did you just remind me of now? Okay, there might have been short periods when I stopped for some reason, but they were very short. But from 2003 until 2015, until I went to England, I was going to the gym, but I was doing whatever I wanted. You understand? I mean, I would go in, walk inside, and say, today I'm going to do chest. Whatever exercise I had for chest, I would do it. I couldn't lift a lot of weight because I was, and not because, it's because I was doing everything wrong, you understand? I was just doing exercises. Anyway, in 2015 when I went to England, I decided to choose, not to choose. I decided to have a trainer, someone who knows, someone with more knowledge who could train me properly. And I was between Lazar Angelov, a model from Bulgaria, and Jim Stopani. I was there. I was between those two. Which one should I choose, right? Either Lazar or Jim Stepanis. I chose Jim Stepanis. Since 2015, when I've been working out with Jim Stepanis' programs, I've been extremely satisfied. Jim Stepanis is a trainer from California. So he is a graduate, he has a master's and a PhD in fitness. He is also a columnist for Muscle and Fitness, and he has trained The Rock, Jason Statham, and other big names. But besides that, his programs, whatever he writes in the program, if you go to his site, I mean Jim Stopani, and you follow the program, whatever he says happens, whatever he says, he tells you in this week you will see this, this, this.
How long do the programs last? The 12 or 16 weeks?
No, they're not all the same. For example, now I am. First of all, it has 4 different categories. It has fat loss for losing weight, muscle building for gaining muscle, and strength training, which is what I'm doing now. And it also has that one. No, not that one we do with, what's it called? The one we do with body weight. Calisthenics. It also offers a home calisthenics program. I'm on strength now. I'm doing strength training. That's how the program works. The programs are beginning, intermediate, and advanced, meaning beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I started the beginning program 7 weeks ago. I have 1 more week left to finish, so my program is 8 weeks long. So now I started 7 weeks ago. Since I had stopped in March of 22, I had stopped just for YouTube, because back then I was making 2 or 3 videos a day for YouTube. I couldn't have both. And besides that, because I was getting really tired at the gym, since I didn't have the supplements and the training was really tough, I stopped, but now I've started again. I'm very satisfied. As we said, I'm doing the strength program and I'm now in the 7th week, and I want 1 more week to finish the beginner level and move on to intermediate. The next one will be the power pyramid. I've done it before, it's perfect, one of my favorite programs. Yes.
Christos, let's start from the beginning. We began going to the gym, but I'd like you to tell me more. Let's go back a bit. Tell me about your childhood and how things were back then, now that you're 35.
Yes, 35.
So you were born in 2000?
90. I was born in 90.
Yes, 90. What were those years like?
Look, what can I tell you? When I was a kid, financially it was perfect, just fine, much better than now. What can I tell you? Since I was young, all these things with the...
No, tell me about your family.
It was fine, everything was good. My parents worked a lot, my mother had an English tutoring center, computer lessons and this and that. And she was at work from morning until night, and my father was there too. He was an architect and also worked at my mother's tutoring center. Well, from morning until night. Well, as I've said, when I was little, I had a car accident with a car. I was 6 months in intensive care, 6 months in the hospital, 6 months in a coma, 6 months in a coma. Yes, in a coma, 6 months in the hospital. Anyway, I got better, and then following doctor's advice, both to go to something like that, to start working out. Yes, I remember from the time I did, artistic gymnastics. What's it called? I didn't like it, I left. Then I went to karate. I didn't like that either, I left. And then I started. Then I went to try weights, the gym. Yeah, not weightlifting, weights. Oh, I also went to weightlifting where Grizzly works out now, back when it used to be weightlifting, and I didn't like it there either. I didn't even stay half a minute. And then I went to the gym, man, and I really liked it there. I liked it. Since I was little, I was chubby, and especially after the car accident, since I had lost a lot of weight because I was in a coma and I suddenly lost a lot of weight, then I started gaining it back. Yes. I went there. I started at that gym back in 2003. I was 13 years old. I really liked it a lot. And since then, I got hooked on working out. I still like it now. As I said, I'm with Jim Stopanis. I'm following the programs and they're working. I see results. I'm extremely satisfied.
Yes, because without progress, you'll get bored.
Yes, that's exactly it. 100%. And I remember when I used to go to the gym and work out alone and I didn't even know what I was doing, there was no progress. From the moment I've been with Jim Stopanis, I see progress and I'm extremely satisfied.
I want you to tell me, Christos, did you start going to the gym when you were young? Did you stick with it?
Yes, I did stick with it.
Or did you quit?
No, I was hooked, man. It was my one true love, as they say. I really liked the gym, I loved it, and I still do.
So, hold on now, but I also want you to tell me some things outside of the gym, in general, at school. How were you? Did you study?
Huh? Average. I was an average student.
Did you want to study or go to college?
I trained to be a nurse. But here in Greece, things aren't like, let's say, in England or in other countries. I don't know which others, let's say in England. You finish school and choose where to go. No exams. Here, you have to take exams. And if you don't reach the grades for what you've set as your goal, let's say, well, you go where your points allow, as we say. You get it. For me, it happened to be nursing, so I went to nursing. It's not the profession I want to do. It's not the profession I love. I have nothing to do with this profession. I don't like it at all. I mean, I just got a diploma, and that was it.
Yeah, you saw it in practice and you didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't. Let me say something here.
Let me ask again. Why did you go? Did you really think you'd help?
No, I just assumed those were the points. I go, it just happened there. I go, there was no end to it. As I said a little earlier, things in Greece were. I'm not sure about the exams anymore since I heard there were changes. I don't know if the Pan-Hellenic exams still apply since they change things often. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, like I said before, for example, I know someone who went and studied to be a philologist, but they don't work in that profession. He's a bodybuilder, he competes in contests, he trains people too. I mean, where does a philologist who is also a bodybuilder and trains people fit in? Things in Greece are just all over the place. If you want to get into bodybuilding or fitness, fine, but why take the national exams? If you like it, go to Department of Physical Education and Sports Science or whatever it's called. Go study there. Why has the state made it so complicated? You see? Complicated, yeah. If you don't get the required points, then you need another year to try again until you get the points. You see, that's how it is.
That's why, Christos, I believe that most people study something they don't really want in the end.
Whether they
Change.
Or I've heard many people say, I got the degree, I studied and got the degree to please my parents. What do you mean to please your parents? The point isn't to get the degree to please your parents. The point is to get the degree for yourself. So you can progress and move forward in your life for your own sake, not to please anyone else. If I'm going to get a degree just to please someone else and my mental state is at rock bottom, how am I supposed to move forward? I'll spend my whole life with my head down. Exactly miserable,
So, Christos, your parents didn't pressure you to study something else? Did you ever go against your parents?
In general?
How is your relationship with your parents?
Look, in general, as I mentioned, my parents worked a lot, so I didn't see them much. It's not like I had. I mean, my father would leave at 7 in the morning and come back at 11 at night. My mother, would leave at 10. Yeah, I mean, he would go to his job, then go to the tutoring center, and they would come back at night. Or, for example, my mother would leave at 10 in the morning and she would also come back at 10 at night. I didn't see them that much. Okay, we had...
They didn't break up, right?
No, together we had a good relationship. Everything was fine. I spent more time with my grandfather and grandmother. I saw them more than my parents. Everything was fine. No,
I want to ask you, do you talk to your parents? I mean, do you tell them about your concerns?
Look, man, can I tell you something? As a person where I am right now, as time goes by, I want my relationships with my parents to become more distant. You understand? I want to be just a hello, good morning. That's just my character. I don't have any problem, but I don't want to have much to do with my parents. You understand? I don't like it. I don't like it as a person, as a character. I just don't like it. You understand? I have nothing against my parents. God forbid. I just don't like it. I'll go for a walk, have a cappuccino just like we're having now, say hi, ask how they're doing, and that's it. Nothing more. I want to, man.
To believe that parents are very criticizing, that they criticize you.
No, everyone comments, everyone criticizes, whether they're parents or not. You see, do you understand?
Your parents are different. Now, a random person is different, your parents are different. Man,
Listen to me, let me tell you. Everyone criticizes, right? Everyone criticizes, parents criticize, and others criticize too. But I go according to my own plans, so I don't care what others say, whatever anyone says, no matter who, my father, mother, or anyone. Whatever they say, I'll listen to what they have to say, and if something they say interests me, I mean, to build my own future, my own life. I don't want anything to do with parents or that stuff. I just don't like it. Now, how else can I say it?
did you always feel that way? Even as a kid, did you live with your parents?
What do you mean? Look, no, that's the problem. You see, that's the problem. I mean, in Greece, because things are very difficult, especially financially, that's the main issue. So everyone stays, most people, they stay with their parents for a long time. That's what we're used to. I don't know, just to give you an idea, in England, I don't know if this has changed in Greece, but in England, kids become adults at 14, not 18 at 14. And then you leave home, that's it. That's it. There are countless jobs you can go to. You can't say you won't go to work in England. Where wouldn't you go to work? Every day they're building factories. Every day they're building nursing homes. Every day they're building. They need people for work. You understand? While here in Greece, where there aren't many jobs, where can you go? Where can you go to work? With what money? You understand? And you stay with your parents, and you lose your life, man. You lose your life. You have to live your life. You understand? That's my opinion. You have to live your life. You have to do things. In the end, man, let me tell you, I want, even if I don't have money to eat, I don't want to ask my father for 50 cents. I don't want a man, I want to make it on my own, you understand? Because that gives me more, how do you say it, self-confidence, and it gives me positives, it lifts me up. You understand? I don't want to have anything to do with it. I don't want to. Not because I have something bad. No, for God's sake, I'm telling you, I'll say hi, I'll have a coffee, I'll say hello, and that's it, but I want to build my own life. I'm not a daddy's boy or a mommy's boy, how else can I say it?
Don't you have any siblings?
I have 2 sisters, one in Athens and one in Scotland. The other, no connection.
Do you talk to her?
No, we don't.
No. So let's go to England now. You left Greece. I want you to tell me, did you leave Greece because you didn't like the situation here anymore?
Let's say no.
Did you want to live abroad and experience it for work?
After finishing the army, university, and technical school, among other things, one day my sister came here, to visit us from Athens. And she told me that there's a website where they find you jobs in Germany. So I went, and since I couldn't find a job in Greece anyway, I went to that website she told me about, and they found me a job in Germany. I went there to a rehabilitation clinic, rehabilitation meaning broken arms, legs, all that, and I stayed there for 3 months. It was very hard for me to continue staying. Germany, because I didn't know the language. You have to know the language there, because even if you know English, even if you speak to them in English, they want German. They will answer you in German, you understand? And after I finished, I started looking for, how do you say it? I started looking for, how do you say it? For a job in England. Back then I was a real beginner. I didn't know how to search or anything like that. I found a man from Thessaloniki whose job was to find you work in England. That's how I started my first job in Gloucester, England. And how did it go there?
How did things go?
Pretty good. I went to my first nursing home there. Okay, it was the beginning. I didn't know much. I left from there. Then I went to factories.
What did you experience there? How was the work in general?
The work was great. The money was great. Life was great. Everything was nice.
Were there any challenges with this job?
What can I tell you now?
What have you done in this job?
I used to clean the elderly, feed them, and clean them. The most difficult things, let's say. Well, difficult. Okay. Look, it depends, It depends on the age, on the character, on many things. You get it now. Someone else might say, I don't want to sweep. The people, they're messes. You get it? Or maybe I don't want to feed them. But okay, it depends on how you see it,
Did you have any strange situation? Any incident over there?
When you say strange situation, in general.
Something that is stuck in your mind?
In England? No, in England everything was wonderful. I don't have anything negative from England. Everything was fine.
But then why did you leave the nursing home?
Well, I was, how do you say it? I was young. I mean, inexperienced, I didn't know. And some things, did they bother you? Yes, who was it? It just happened that I left. There was a lot of work. I was looking, I was finding jobs. You wanted
More money?
More money? Everyone wants that? Yes, and when I went to England, I wasn't really there. It's not about having degrees. Even if you have a nursing degree, you don't become a nurse just with the degree. You need to have an active PIN, an NMC. That's what it's called. Mine wasn't activated yet at the time. I had to wait a while for it to be activated. The nurse. Of course, the nurse gets twice as much or even more money than the carer and does nothing like what the carer does, just gives the medication and writes things down. Nothing special, really. Anyway, I had to wait a bit for that to happen, but since it was England, and I liked it and there were plenty of jobs, I just wanted to change jobs and keep changing jobs until I got the personal identification number, let's say. I went and worked in a big warehouse, a huge warehouse that had a lot of, wines, things like that, which we put into boxes. And they were shipped to Europe, England, they were shipped. Then I went and worked across the street at another factory where they made car parts. There were 3 brands. Jaguar was one of the 3. In general, I went and worked at a huge factory that had the Algida symbol, and from there they sent ice cream all over Europe. But anyway, we would go into this huge place wearing special suits because it was really cold, not because of England, but because the ice cream couldn't melt. And it wasn't just ice cream, there were also chickens inside. It was dramatic, huh? And everything would go into the truck and leave.
Did you always think you would stay there in England? Or did you have in mind that you would eventually come back to Greece?
Look, let me tell you, this is where YouTube comes in. Me, during the pandemic...
What age are we discussing now? Starting from what age?
27? No, 31, 32. Somewhere around, then I came back during the pandemic. I returned after it hit me and I spent 8 days in the hospital.
Did it hit you that hard?
Yes, and they put me in the hospital. Anyway, they also put the... Yeah. Injections to thin the blood and all that anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, my passport expired, so I had to renew it too. Anyway, I came back, and while I was waiting for all this to be over so I could return to England, I thought, why don't I start YouTube too to see what it's like? What's it all about? I used to watch, various content creators.
What motivated you? Why get involved? Did you see someone?
Yeah, Panos Dent, man, I was watching what Panos Dent had. I wondered if he really made that much from YouTube, so I decided to try it myself and see how it works. So I started...
How did you come up with ASMR, Chris? How did the idea arise?
I was watching Captain Alex, who was doing it. He was probably the only one in Greece doing mukbang. Yeah, from Thessaloniki. And I wanted to do something similar too, something similar to that, to mukbang. So I was thinking, what should I call it? I was watching foreign YouTubers. I was watching Nicocado, Avocado, and others, and another guy. Is he Chinese? What is he? The one who has over 10 million subscribers who doesn't talk. He just cooks. So from there was ASMR, there was mukbang. Some did ASMR, some did mukbang. And I was thinking, what should I call it? So I put Chris, ASMR mukbang, food talking, meaning it will have mukbang, I will talk, and ASMR all together.
You get it? Were you shy at first?
No, I didn't. No, I wasn't shy at all, not at all. Was it easy then?
The camera?
Yeah, I had no problem. I didn't care. I had no problem. I just sat down. I started in March of 22, March, April, May.
During COVID? 22, wasn't it over?
I don't remember, maybe 22 or 23. I can't recall exactly, but he existed, though now he doesn't. So it exists, let's say, as a disease. From what I see, from what I hear on YouTube and so on and so forth. What was I going to say? I started in March 2022, March, April, May. That's where I stopped for the summer. I stopped at 50 subscribers. Was it 50? Yes. And then I waited until August. I stayed stuck at 50. Nothing was going up. from August to January. I kept making videos, and by January 2023 I reached... No, yes, January 2023. I reached 1,000, and I also reached the views and so on. And then...
Which videos took off? Which videos did you see that?
Yeah, the way people got to know me, it was those that I started with food, mainly the pitas with gyro, the big pitas with gyro. The chicken, a chicken, eating a whole chicken. In general, they like to see me eat, to have a lot of things in front of me and eat them. Yeah.
Do you think you went overboard back then with those quantities, or did you just eat them? Was it a habit?
Look, let me tell you, when we say I've crossed the line, let's say, I had a whole cake in front of me, and I don't know, man, the cake, I couldn't...
You told me that when you were taking steroids, you used to eat a lot. Can you eat those amounts now?
No.
So you are feeling weaker?
With the steroids, yes, but the steroids were in England, not in Greece. They were somewhere else. We'll get to that later. What was I going to say? Let's say in Greece, when I was making videos and eating a cake, as long as I was working out, I could handle eating the cake. When I stopped working out, man, I started to go downhill. That's unrelated. This isn't about steroids. We're discussing Greece. When I started to go downhill, man, I could barely eat the whole cake. That's where I was struggling, just to eat a cake. Imagine that. When I was working out, or even before with the steroids, I used to eat the cake for fun, and then I would crash, man. That's it.
So you didn't feel that what you're doing for the videos is weighing you down during the day? Like, did you ever feel that all this is too much?
No, look, let me tell you, I would just push through. I knew what I had to eat. If I had to eat the whole cake and I was struggling, sometimes I did struggle, to eat the cake. Like I said, you get it? I mean, you might eat half the cake on your own, but for the video, you'd eat the whole thing. Exactly.
Could that bring you down during the day? Make you feel a bit more?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no, yeah, but now I have plenty in front of me, and I eat as much as I can handle. I don't push myself. As soon as I feel my stomach saying stop, that's it. I don't force it any further.
You said you've eaten a lot since childhood?
Yeah, I used to eat a lot and was a little glutton, but after my accident and 6 months in a coma, I lost a lot of weight. So after that, I ate. I had a big appetite, and now... And the other thing was that when I used to go to the gym, I thought that to get buff, to get big, you had to eat a lot, but that's not really the case. Bread, pizzas, all that stuff, you had to eat a lot, yes, but I was eating pizzas, ice cream, whatever. And actually, when I was studying, when I was a student, I did something crazy. In 4 months, I had lost 40 kilos, but back then I was eating just one yogurt a day. I was taking a fat burner from a dietary supplement company, and I was running a lot. And swimming.
Supplements now?
Yes, only supplements back when I was studying. And I managed to lose 40 kilos in 4 months, but a lot. Don't do that, okay? Don't do it. Who is that running? No, it's not. I was running a lot, swimming, eating one yogurt a day, and taking fat burners from dietary supplements, and I lost 40 kilos in 4 months. But then I was saying, okay, now I lost weight, but I want to become Ronnie Coleman. How will I become Ronnie Coleman? I have to eat. So again, eating pizzas, pies, bread, things like that, basically a bad diet. So I gained the weight back.
You also mentioned your blood pressure to me.
Yes, I am. I'm generally very much now that I'm in physics. Normally, the low pressure is 60 and the high is 120. For me, when I'm at rest, my low is 120 and my high is 170. So double the normal. And I believe all this is because of the steroids, so don't take steroids.
So you believe that steroids played a big role?
Yes.
For this situation?
Yes.
So Christos, I want you to tell me why you took steroids.
What was the reason? Well, look, here's how it all started. First of all, I didn't know what steroids were back then, and even now I still don't know much about them. Just like I mentioned now, let's say yesterday. The day before yesterday, I watched a video and learned about, what did we say, about what? About that one, which, as they said, is the top steroid, right? So back when I was taking it, I thought it was just a pill. I had no idea what it was. But seriously, it gave me top energy, like I was lifting 60 kilos and it felt like it was nothing. The girls would watch me when I was working out and their eyes would go wide. Anyway,
Didn't you say you were taking 13 steroids?
yeah, 13. Here's how it started. So I was in England, and I was watching videos on YouTube about bodybuilders and all that. And at some point, I typed in steroid cycle bodybuilding or pro. Basically, I typed pro, and then I went to a video about a pro bodybuilder, steroid cycle, something like that, and it was showing. The bodybuilders, Arnold, Ronnie, Jay Cutler, and others like Phil Hilt, all of them. And it was showing what steroids they take, what steroids, yeah, and percentages and steroids and this and that. And I see, who takes the most. Oh, that guy, I don't remember who it was, Phil Hilt. I don't know who it was, and he had 11. And I said, I'll take all 11. I thought they were candies. Anyway, one day I was there, and they were really expensive too. Yeah, really expensive. And I was at the gym one day. I see a big guy walk in and ask if he takes steroids. He says yes, so I say I want some too. He agrees. I go online, type in what I saw in the video, and say I want those. I ask how much, he says 1,000, and I tell him, take it.
But you know what I can't understand?
Yeah.
You worked out for 25. Why didn't you start sooner? Some people use steroids as minors. Why did you start at 25?
I don't know, man. That's just when it happened for me. Maybe back then I didn't even know about Mr. Olympia.
So you hadn't seen those guys, you mean?
No, I hadn't, just so you know. Well, how do you say it? I knew Arnold as an actor, That's how I knew him. He was a bodybuilder and Mr. Olympia, but I didn't pay much attention. After I started with Ronnie Coleman, I moved on to Jay Cutler. They're my favorites. Those two, yes, the big battle, those two, yes. After Ronnie stopped with Phil, I didn't keep watching. Jay Cutler. I used to watch. Believe it or not, when I was in England, someone mentioned Kevin Levrone, but I didn't even know who he was. Later on, I found out, yes, who was Kevin Levrone? Me? He says Levrone to me. I say, who is that? I only know Coleman, Huh? And from then on, I started getting into Mr. Olympia.
Let's say women or something?
No.
It's not that you needed a body to...
No, I didn't care about the body, the definition and all that. I cared about strength, mass. Yes, that's what I cared about. Huh? And back then, I'm telling you, I was really like that. I have, and I will always have love for the gym.
And are we talking strictly about powerlifting, bodybuilding, or strongman? I want you to tell me that.
Like I told you, I was following Jimmy Stepani's programs, and I still am following Jimmy Stepani's programs. All right, now let's say the program I'm going to take, the one I'll do at the advanced level. Right? When I read it, it's the program of Dorian Yates. Yeah, that guy, right? Now, if this is Dorian Yates' program, bodybuilding. Yeah, so it's bodybuilding. I mean, let me tell you something. I don't think a bodybuilder is just someone who's ripped like that. Because, okay, bodybuilding. Let's take the meaning of bodybuilding. What does bodybuilding mean? That you build your body. So it's something different. If you do it, man, it means you're a bodybuilder.
Let's say lifting a lot of weight.
I'm interested in doing my program correctly and lifting as much weight as I can. And I lift, let's say, before the steroids, I used to lift less. After the steroids, with the steroids, I lifted a lot more. Okay, but what matters is to do my program, to complete the exercise, to be fine. And that's it.
All right. So, Christos, I want you to tell me now what problems you faced with the steroids. You told me before that you were injecting and you even got an abscess.
Yes, I had both injectables and pills, both. When I was doing the injections, sometimes I was too lazy to go to the pharmacy to get new syringes, so I kept using the same ones over and over. I got an abscess, but I went to a health center and they cut it open for me and I was fine.
Was that a reason for you to quit?
No.
So you wouldn't stop, right?
No, it wasn't yes. Just, so why did you stop? Because I came back to Greece, that's why.
It's not that there was some health problem?
No health issues. We'll get to health too. Look, I had, let's say, if you stop them, you can get down psychologically because you see, I don't know, you see a beast in front of the mirror and then you see something much smaller and your mood drops a bit. I had a small kind of psychological thing, small but brief, and it passed. I don't care anymore. What can I say to you now? One day I went to do some blood tests at the hospital, and when the results came out, they were something, what can I tell you? When the results come out, there are some lines that show you, well, some lines were at the end, some lines were at the beginning, none were in the middle. The doctor saw them and he didn't know what to tell me either. Anyway, don't take steroids, never get involved with them, because they also affect the liver, and if something happens to your liver, you're done.
Also, we'll talk about how they really affect your psychology.
Let me ask, how did you feel? Aggressive, just like now. I mean, when I go to the gym and do my workouts, I feel a lot of aggression, a lot. A lot of focus and fierceness. Aggression, yes, a lot of fierceness. How do I say focus in Greek? Yes, concentration during training.
Have you, let's say, gotten into fights?
No, I never do things like that. No, nothing. No, maybe you just get angry, maybe swear. No, I just keep my distance. I mean, in general, I'm not a social person. I keep my distance. You understand? I have one friend, but if I feel that, something's not right, I'll go outside to get some air, I'll drink some cold water. Let things calm down. I'm not the kind of person who wants to argue or get involved in fights. You won't take the car or the bike, because I'll hit the gas too hard. It's not worth it, and I'll go out to calm down, you understand? That's it. But it's not that, okay, neither. I'm not? No, I am a relaxed person, you understand?
You're not a night person either?
No, I don't go out, man. I don't go out. I don't like that.
Why?
Well, when I was, let's say, young, before I went to England, I used to take, let's say, dietary supplements. I used to read a lot about growth hormone, and I read somewhere to boost your growth hormone, no matter the supplement. You have to sleep from 10 o'clock, not later than 10 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, I was in bed just for the sake of the growth hormone.
In general, what I see is that your life, we can say that you work out, you sleep well, and it's only the issue with food that you have.
Yeah, look now, let's say...
You don't smoke, go out, or drink.
No, I'm not into alcohol. I don't go out. I'm not really into that kind of thing.
Didn't you go through that phase?
No, when I was younger, when I was a kid, we used to go to a club sometimes, but not much. Maybe 2 or 3 times I had a glass of vodka, just to say, but not bottles, neither one nor the other. That's not me.
So you don't like it at all?
No, man, and I don't like going to clubs either. Not anymore. Being in a place packed like sardines, everyone on top of each other and dancing, I'm not into that, no.
What about you, Christos?
Me? You know what? Do you know what my dream is, man? To have my own gym, to have a kitchen, a bed and a bathroom, and to live in there and never go out. Ever. I don't care. That's it, man.
But do you want to tell me, Christos? What do you like to do in your free time?
Look, now, let's say I'm at home. Let's say, what's my schedule, my routine? Now? I wake up in the morning, right? Before, as we said, I start by drinking a scoop of protein, because I also replace meals with protein. Mainly for financial reasons, because that's how it is, because I only used to have my meals. It used to cost me 150 a week, but now 3 2-kilo protein containers last a month for the same price, so I save money. I also drink it to lose a few kilos. I wake up, drink my protein, go to my gym, come back and start editing my workout because I also upload my workouts. Then in the afternoon, depending either at noon or in the afternoon from 2 to 5, I eat dinner too, the dinner that I upload, and whatever I make a video of, I upload it. Then I drink another 2 or 3 scoops of protein and go to sleep. That's it.
I have 3 questions now that I want you to answer for me. The first question that comes to mind is that you started making content about the gym and you saw that it wasn't going well at all.
Yeah, and on the first day, let's say we got 5 to 10,000 views, but then I saw that more people wanted food content rather than fitness.
Are you considering stopping it?
No, I'm not stopping it. I'll just see how my finances go, this and that. And if needed, I might have to upload 3 videos a day. I'll see how it goes. And another meal, because that's how it is. Because like they tell me in the comments, that's how they got to know me. They got to know me through food. They didn't get to know me from the gym. They're not leaving, they just don't watch it. They don't pay attention to working out. Instead, they focus on burgers, pies, gyros, pizzas.
They don't see that now you're working out and exercising and...
They don't watch the workout video as much as the food one, okay? They don't...
Do you keep up with that, with the videos, with the food?
Yes.
Do you upload it regularly?
Yes, every day, both gym and food. Yes, that's it. It's just that food gets more views than the gym. And if I post now, let's say a pita with gyro, like I'm eating pita with gyro or pizza, one of the two, yes, and then I post something where I'm eating something healthy, let's say. Again, yes, the pizza and the gyro will get more attention, the healthy food won't, you know? So...
Posting like if you're eating pita with gyro, then chicken and rice.
Well, they'll catch on eventually, and then, well, forget about it. It will be over.
Did you get positive comments with this change?
Look, can I say something? The comments are either negative or overwhelming. On one hand, there were those who, before I started going to the gym, told me, Christos, go to the gym, start working out. And now that I started going to the gym, they tell me to stop going to the gym. I mean, it reminds me of Manos. Do you know Manos? In one of his videos, when he was chubby, they told him, yeah, they still say it, so how are you supposed to make sense of people? Yeah, I mean, good luck figuring it out. But the point is, I'm not doing it for... I'm doing it because I love it, regardless of what people say. Imagine, man, I was saying, alright, dude, I started YouTube in 2022, and I was like, I hope so. I want to reach a point where I can consistently make at least 2,000 a month. So I can buy my supplements and do my training to be strong, you know? Because the supplements I want to take cost 700 euros a month. That's a lot. Rich Piana and Jimmy Stopani together, both from England. These things cost money. They're not free. For example, proteins and similar items have become more expensive. But since I see that it's not enough, I said, okay, let me go to the gym now. They were telling me and giving me advice. And like I told you before, go to the gym. So I started going to the gym and now I'm hooked. I won't stop.
Christos, do you have any sponsors, something like that?
No, unfortunately, I wish I had.
Yeah, didn't you get any offers when you reached your peak? Because if I remember correctly, you had peaked at some point.
Yeah, I had risen. What, man? Can I tell you something now? There was a period
when you made a big boom, that's what I mean.
Yes, just between us now. They asked for sponsorships. Dude, 50 euros? Huh? Come on, man. I'm not going to do an ad for you for 50 euros. Right? Go to that guy for 50 euros. Sorry for the on a channel anyway. Go to him and ask for 50 euros. And I'll tell you what he'll say to you. You understand?
Will we let them take advantage of you?
Huh? Now? Take advantage of me? I can't. Go ahead.
You have an audience now. The audience is big.
Yeah, give an amount, man. I mean, if you go to a television channel, what would you pay, man? For 15 minutes, they'll charge you 10,000. Maybe I'm even underestimating. And to me, you say 50 euros? Come on. At first, when I didn't know, I accepted it, but not anymore.
Do you mean Kavala specifically or all of Greece?
In general. Yeah, were there only a few who paid a lot then?
Alright, yes, I also believe there were some...
There was one guy who dropped 1,000. In general, for the flight, for the video, for transportation, and for hotels. Yeah, there was another guy who had dropped, let's say, about 300. Okay, there were a few, but they could be counted on one hand. A few, all the others, either 50 or for free. Take a sandwich from me and advertise it. Yes.
Alright then, Christos, do you want to tell me a bit about collaborations you've done, ones that went well?
Look, collaborations. Look, for collabs, let's say the big collab was recently the one we did with Itzenly, Panos Dent, Alakun. Holidu, Kopsialis? No, Kopsialis wasn't there. Who else was there? Freddy Lefterakis, the one we did the competitions with. I don't know if you saw the video. I saw some highlights, let's say. Is there a video too? Yeah, They arrived by car, but I don't have one. We rode the motorcycle from Thessaloniki and I won. I even got the trophy.
You left as a winner.
Yes.
In general, the collaborations you do they go well?
Look, man, let me tell you something. I don't have any complexes or taboos or anything. For me, everything goes well, okay?
Do you like that? Collaborations happening and making videos like that?
Yeah, because you can't do that on your own. No, yeah, of course, I like it. Yeah, of course, I like collaborations, this and that. It's all good. I'm happy to collaborate, like, let's say we're doing a collab together now, you know, because...
On what terms do you agree to collaborate with someone? What do you see?
Look, can I tell you something?
Do you see how famous he is? Do you see?
No, nothing. Let's say now I'm doing it. Look, now it fits here. And this thing, let's say, it's not about that. It also has to do with the other person's character. You understand? Now, if someone asks me for a collab, I don't know, someone I see in a video, and I don't like their character, I won't do a collab with them. Yeah.
Even if they pay you, or if they
pay you, and even if they pay me, I won't do it, dude. Now there is one that I will never do, but no, I'm not saying who.
So there are people like that too?
I mean, you know, look at me. Or to put it another way, when I watch videos on YouTube, it's not just that I watch them only for the content, I also pay attention to the other person's character. Like, if they're genuine, I mean their character, if I like the character of the content creator, you know, that's what matters to me. You get it? It's something like that. It's the character that attracts me, you know? I want to see how the other person talks, what they do. Do they swear? Do they not swear? Now, those who just sit and comment on others, in general, I don't like watching that. I know other creators, I don't know, either on TikTok or YouTube, who just sit around and get involved with others, arguing. Yeah, man, just sit down and make your own content, do something of your own, something original. Anyway, why do you bother with others? The others? Okay, I don't know why they get involved. Maybe to get something, I don't know, but I don't prefer it. You get it? I don't like it. It puts me off.
Do you have any collaboration you want to do with a creator? I mean, even someone from abroad?
Look, man, whatever comes up. I don't have anything specific in mind, just whatever comes up. If someone... Yeah, whatever happens, I don't know.
Do you have any goal then? I want to collaborate.
Let me tell you before you come. Do you know who I should message? Panos Dent. Yes. Since he runs Cars and Coffee, I'd like him to include my bike for cars and motorcycles. Yes, exactly. Panos, I'll send you an email.
That's it. I want to tell you now, I had seen there was a big buzz about Nico Kando.
Avocado, what do you mean by a big buzz?
Meaning? No.
I've never worked with Nikatno, just seen his videos.
I'll tell you, did he make a change?
Yes.
He had lost weight. He had been making videos for many years where he was eating and all that, you know, when he was heavier, and he was uploading them even though he was on a diet.
Secretly, yes, really, yes.
I know, and that really piqued him. I mean, I don't know. Are you thinking of doing something like that secretly?
I mean, to change secretly, no way, because I make videos every day. I can't just leave the videos.
To film all the videos for 2 years.
Look, right now, yes. Like I'm telling you right now at the gym. My coach, Jimmy Stopani, as we said, has 4 programs. Fat loss, muscle building, strength, and the other one where you use your body weight, calisthenics. I'm on the strength program. The strength program is, let's say, 90% strength, 10% fat loss. The fat loss program is 10% strength and 90% fat loss. If I wanted to lose weight, I would go for the fat loss program, you know? Because the fat loss program, for example, has you doing deadlifts, but only with the bar, without any weights. 4 sets of 40 reps each. We're talking about something else there, you know? Completely different programs without weights. One program is very different from the other. I'm focused on strength, you know what I mean?
Don't you want to get slim?
I care about strength, man. That's what matters to me. Now, being slim and all that with dieting, little by little. Do you want to become scrawny, though?
But not right.
What's a scrawny guy? No way, man. Not at all. No.
No, that's not nice either, I think.
It's not about what's nice. It's about what I like. I don't like becoming that. I don't like it. I like being buff. I like being Ronnie Coleman. Let me put it another way.
Do you want to have big muscles like that?
Yeah, I like that, you know.
That also takes steroids.
All right, man. We didn't say we want to reach the level of Ronnie Coleman. Let's say just to have some biceps, lose a few pounds, and see how it goes. But I'm telling you again, we don't need to get into steroids. Because right now I don't even take proper supplements. I only have protein, nothing else. Not even Tourist Pianas or Jim Stopani supplements, which I mentioned, cost 700 to 800 euros a month. If you take those, you'll get really jacked.
So, in terms of your goal, in kilos, to put it that way, how many kilos do you want to reach?
My friend here, wait. Just like I said before. Right now, looking at myself in the mirror, let's say these pants I'm wearing now. A little while ago it was tighter. The belt, let's say, used to go only to the first hole. Now it goes 4 holes further.
In 7 weeks now, yes.
That's what I see. The scale was 177 weeks ago. Now it's 174 and a half higher. Yes, and it will never decrease. I believe that and blame the steroids. The way I was taking them, and after I saw the video of Lakis, the interview you did, where he says that no matter how much you diet, your weight goes up. So, as I said before, I believe that right now a percentage of the anabolic steroids is still inside me. The effect of the anabolic steroids. So maybe 5%, 2 or 3%, something small, and as long as I keep training. And the more, how should I put it? The more the muscles grow, the more the scale will go up instead of down. I don't think it will go down. Since 7 weeks ago I was at 170, now I'm at 174.5. I see, you know, or I can bend down a bit better, do some movements better. I see that I've lost some weight. I also eat less because I don't have 2 meals. I have 1 meal, but the scale doesn't go down.
Has he talked to Mr. Lakis?
About the steroids? Not about the steroids in general.
To help you, or with other doctors I've worked with, let's say, would you approach them?
Yes, I want to because they know how to fix you. I don't disagree, but you know what's stopping me, man? Money. I remember that I had gone, he had told me, a bodybuilder you interviewed with told me to go get a test for the 2 or 3 testosterone levels. They're external, 200 euros, man. Hold on, man, 200 euros just to take my blood for testosterone?
But you'll know everything though. After that, what's going on with your body?
Yeah, I don't disagree. I did them and got the results. Anyway, but man, I don't have 200 euros to spend on this thing.
Have you seen how much testosterone you have?
Now that we mentioned testosterone, I think the last time I checked it was 200 or 300, somewhere around there. But what did Tuliapa say to you? Do you remember?
If you're under 500, you are...
And he said that back in the day, men used to have 1,500, and now who has 1,500? Men?
You should know, I think that matters. Your testosterone.
In what?
In everything.
Look, let me tell you, I saw the interview you did with Tuliapas, and he said that testosterone in general is a lot.
I have an issue too, and now everyone is discussing it.
Yeah, like what?
If you heard.
Yeah, that he does a lot of positive things, right? Look, let me tell you, I don't know, man. I'm confused right now, okay? Let me put it another way. There are days when I have to watch porn 5 to 10 times a day.
So that means you get hard otherwise?
I'm on edge, you know?
So you don't have a problem in that area?
No, I don't have an issue there, so I can't figure it out. I don't understand. So where does the aggression come from? I mean, I work out and
what if you had more then?
yeah, I'm aggressive, man. No, I told you, it's not that I'm gonna cause trouble, it's just that I feel it, man. I'm aggressive, really focused. I'm telling you, if I don't watch something entertaining 5 to 10 times a day, I won't be at ease. What is that about, man? If my testosterone is at 300, I just can't understand. Imagine that, man. And even now that we're talking with what I told you, you know what? It comes to my mind to get up and punch the wall. Like that much. Yesterday I wanted to do it even more. I mean, I was.
Do you feel like you have depression?
No, and even if I did have depression, if not, I don't. Do you think so? No? No, my friend. I think depression is all in the mind, no matter what someone does. The mind is the center that does everything. It puts everything in order. I mean, if you have depression, it's because of something. Think about why you have depression. Think, make your mind work. Think about why you have depression. And now we also have chat generative pre-trained transformer. So let's say you want to talk to someone. You don't need to sit around searching, going out in the neighborhood looking. Talk to chat generative pre-trained transformer. Talk to chat generative pre-trained transformer. Type. It knows more, right? And even more, not just now, it knows more. It's also because it's a search engine like Google. But man, before chat generative pre-trained transformer, you had to talk to a person. If you want to talk but no one is around, just talk to chat generative pre-trained transformer. I don't know, just to get something off your chest, to find the answer to a question, to solve something, you know?
In general, we've become a more lonely society.
Yeah, because of that, you talk to the artificial intelligence.
Will you come to...
Only doesn't that bother you? Look, let me tell you. I'm not in favor of technology at the level it's reached. I'm in favor of going out, talking to people. So what am I saying? I was in Thessaloniki at the match. I saw a girl, I liked her. When I see someone I like and she clicks with me, I go for it like a hawk. So I went and asked her 5 times to go for coffee. She said no. All right, I won't put you in the persistent ones. She said no, but I liked her, told her, and now she ignores all my messages. She doesn't reply, you know? Fine, I don't care. I won't dwell on it just because she ignores me. But it's different, man, to talk face to face and different with messages and all that now. See, I saw a video the other day, you know, where a girl broke up with someone and that guy kept sending her messages. The girl wasn't replying to him. He was going under her house and all. I don't even know why. And then, to impress her, he supposedly started sending her money through e-banking. He kept sending her money. And in the end, I realized he got arrested. So this technology and all this nonsense, man, it's not good. Okay, the fact that I don't go out has nothing to do with the computer. It's just because I like it. I don't mind walking in the morning with the sun, but going out at night isn't for me. You get it? Yeah.
That, now I have 2 topics.
Yeah.
One issue is a bit similar to before. You can answer it if you want.
Yeah.
So, in general, we've noticed that there's a market that's grown with things like OnlyFans and all that, yeah. What do you have to say about that? I mean, the fact that people give money to girls. Have you ever given any, for example?
Look, man, can I tell you something, huh? I don't know why.
This market has grown a lot.
Yeah, look, can I tell you something? I don't know, since I've never used OnlyFans. And I've heard of it. I've heard what it is, that it's about photos, videos, and all that. But why would someone pay money for it? It's not money to impress the girl and make her say, oh, this guy has a lot of money, so I'll go with him. You pay 50 euros, you go to the brothel. At the brothel in Athens, it's 20 euros, and you're done. So you want to spend a fortune on OnlyFans? For what reason? To see a photo or to see someone naked? I can see those on websites for free, right? I don't know.
Isn't it that you also pay money for those?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just know that OnlyFans is that. I don't know what a website is. Of course, I've heard about it. I've never even been on it. I don't even know what you see there. That you see things. Live cameras, I don't know what, and you pay. Yeah, I can watch those for free if I want. Or in the end, you want to do it? You want, let's say, to fool around, as we say? Go to a brothel and fool around. With 20 euros, man, do you really need to give a kidney to OnlyFans? For what reason? For a photo? I don't know. That's all I have to say now. As for those who do it, I have nothing to say. It's their choice. Good for them. They're doing fine. Let them continue. That's how they live. That's how they live. Good for them. I'm with YouTube. Others are with OnlyFans. Others with Twitter. Some here, some there.
No problem. So it doesn't bother you how someone else makes their money?
Anything else? No, I don't care. I mind my own business and don't worry about others. If someone wants to do something, let them. If there's some kind of collaboration, fine. Let there be collaboration. If there isn't, then there isn't. That's it. I don't bother with that, criticize others, or care what they do. Everyone does what they want.
Not even morally? What if someone does something bad or illegal? Doesn't that bother you?
Man, give me an example. Look, man, let me tell you something. Logic says that, well, if someone does that, okay, he does it. I will judge it by myself. I won't sit and comment on it. I won't write a bad comment. Actually, I don't write comments at all. I'll just sit and judge it by myself. What he's doing is good or bad, but I won't say it.
The other guy gives steroids, drugs.
Yeah, I won't go out. I won't sit and comment. I won't go out and say anything, okay? I'll just sit and judge it by myself if I need to, with myself. I won't sit and gossip with someone like what one person does, what the other does. That's something I'll never do. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm not a gossip. How can I say it? So,
In general, did you expect this outcome with your YouTube channel?
look, let me tell you, I hadn't set any goals. I didn't know where I would end up. So, I'm happy with how things are going. I'm happy with how things are going. I like how things are going. I want to hit 100,000, get the plaque, then we'll see.
How many do you have now?
About 61,700 or 800.
How much do you go up per month, have you seen?
Now I have 400 to 500 something subscribers. A while ago I had 70 something, and even further back I had 1,000. It's unstable, like an electrocardiogram going up and down.
Have you noticed that your numbers have dropped?
Now, are you in a slump? And it's not. Now I'm stable. It's not. I'm telling you, everything is, it's not, how can I put it, man? Nothing is stable on YouTube. That's how it is. You go up and down. And let me tell you what that's related to, okay? It's related to the fact that if you post now, let's say, about the countries with the most users per year on YouTube. So do you know which country is first with 500 million? India, and the second is America. With 200 million, we're second to last with 8 million, I think. That is, it's about how many people watch YouTube, how many are involved with YouTube. And that's why those who are thinking about getting involved with YouTube should do it. The new YouTubers, new creators. Why is this good? More new people getting involved means greater YouTube engagement. That is, someone will watch yours, mine, theirs, we'll all be watching each other. The more new people join YouTube, the better, in general. Not for everyone, because the more people get involved, the more users will increase in Greece each year on YouTube, and the ads, the money, everything.
Do you generally believe that with YouTube it will reach the point where it can be a job even for someone with small numbers? I mean, someone who is just starting out, can they make good money within a year?
Look, man.
Because you can definitely make money.
You can make money, yeah.
Do you think there will be a golden age, like how television used to make crazy amounts of money? Do you think that will happen with YouTube too? Making 5 figures?
5-figure money? What can I say? Is that so? How do you see it? What's your experience? YouTube pays by views. Now I get $2.23 for every 1,000 views. As you go up, I remember last year when supposedly the government was going to look into YouTubers and all that, and I was watching it too, it said. In one he was explaining, he said, from 0 up to 50,000 subscribers, your salary is the basic one from YouTube. From 50 to 100,000, it's double, and from 100,000 and above, it's more than double. That's basically how it works with subscribers. Does it work like that? Your earnings go up too on YouTube?
Yes, but it's more about the views. It doesn't work exactly like that.
It's about views. But he says, I don't know. He says that yes, you get paid based on views. But he also says that if you're between 0 and 50,000, the views are worth this much. If you're between 50 and 100, you get double what you would get with those who are at 50,000. With 50,000 and above, you'll get double. That's more or less how he said it. Let me tell you on YouTube.
Do you upload long form every day?
I upload the videos, and from each video I take 3 shorts and post them.
Do you post 1 long and 3 short ones a day?
3 shorts from the long one, meaning 3 shorts from the gym video in the gym. 3 shorts from the food, yes.
In general, the more you upload, the more you earn.
Yes, of course.
That means it requires a lot of quantity.
Look, let me tell you something. Others say, you know what? The right thing is to make 1 video a week. Others say you should have a schedule, like telling them, you know what? On this day, at this time, I upload a video. I don't have a fixed schedule or a fixed day. I upload every day, just my times are. They're not fixed, but I upload a video every day.
I had generally seen that many people offered to help you and stuff, but I think you didn't accept.
Yeah. Okay, man, you know what? You see now, let's say I decided to go to the gym. I go to my gym, I eat, I take my protein, which I substitute for food, mainly for financial reasons and for the views. That's right, because like we said, fitness doesn't sell for me, while unhealthy stuff sells more.
Even in fitness, anabolic products sell better, especially when you're into anabolics.
Yeah.
Can't they see you?
Yeah, actually,
So the most extreme thing always sells.
yeah, exactly, the extreme.
But has anyone really helped you, honestly?
I don't want, man, for someone to help me. I decided it on my own. I want to go to the gym. I go to the gym. I want to lose weight. I lose weight. What do I need help with? If it was about the weight or anything else, I didn't want help, and I still don't. Financially, though? What financially? When you say financially, no one asked me to help me and pay me, that's it. No.
Everyone,
To them,
it benefits them. And in a way, yes, because if you lost weight and the other person was a coach, he would make a name for himself, let's say.
yes, let's say someone from a well-known company called me. No, I mean, those supplement companies we all know.
Coach, let's say coach.
Not even coach, it's the one who does what they do. Who is like the pyramid, someone who approached me and told me they would give me products to help me lose weight. I didn't want to, man, I don't want to, no, I won't like it, I don't like it. If it was for money and now he says, okay, yeah, I would like it, I would think about it.
But I want you to tell me. But does it bother you that the other person wants to help you but also benefit from it? Like they're doing a good deed, a good act? Do you get what I mean?
Look, man, it's another thing if they tell you in secret, yeah.
I want him to tell you this publicly. He also wants to show you that he's pretending. Alright?
Look, man, let me tell you something. People in general, not just me, none of us are fools. We all think, some think quietly, some think out loud, some say it, some don't, but we all understand, right? We all get this. Yeah, you get it? When and if someone comes and says to you, you know what? Take a pie from me, like now, from here where we ordered the coffee. One time I was walking outside a shop and someone said to me, come on, take one. Take 1 coffee and 1 sandwich and advertise my shop. And that's exactly the boss who just came now. He brought us the coffee. He told me to get a sandwich, coffee, and advertise. Did you get me? Or the other guy says, get a pie from and advertise me? Come on, man. Do you think we're stupid? Go say that on the channels, on television, get a pie and advertise me. You'll see what they'll tell you. They won't even answer you.
So, do you want us to talk about the comments on these now? You told me you don't pay attention to them in general. Was it always like that from the beginning though, or did they affect you a little?
No, look, at the beginning, at first they affected me. I was kind of like that.
Did you respond?
Let's say no. At first, no, I didn't even respond. Lately, I started to respond now. Of course, YouTube also gives you the option and tells you when you upload the video, it gives you the option for how it is with the views. If it's for subscribers, you must subscribe or be a member to watch the video. Now it offers the same option for comments.
Only members can comment? No.
Yes, only those who are subscribers or registered. I set it so that only those who are subscribers are registered. It lets you choose options like anytime, 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. I just set it to anytime. So the person who can write comments, even if they swear, at least I'll get a subscriber. Dude, if you're going to swear anyway, go ahead and curse. I'll still get the subscribe. Of course, some people now, today, yesterday, when I was reading the comments, someone says they start calling me, oh, you're a fascist because you did that. Someone else says, all right, I subscribe to you, I insult you, then I leave. Okay. Some people do it like that. Others just leave it. They stay. Okay, but that's how I do it. Do I like what YouTube did to my videos? No, only subscribers with an email can comment. I don't know.
Have you seen this too? When you try to upload a video that says alphabet?
Yeah, I think it's, something, if you click it, it opens up another 2 other boxes. So it shows you the titles or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Exactly, because right now I'm using VDIC. I have VDIC. What is VDIC? It's a program that... It's AI. It's like that. That
Adjust your...
titles and those. Yes, let's say I write yes, and it makes you thumbnails, titles, and descriptions too. Yes. VDIC is 19 euros per month. And I go there, I write them, and it gives me titles, for example. Then it grades them for me. There's red, orange, and green.
I've uploaded once myself too.
Yes, red, orange, and green. Green is over 80. I mean, does it work? You know? How do you see it? Is it going well? Why? If you connect it to your account, it tells you that the goal, by a certain date is to reach a certain number, a certain amount. Views, right? And it tells you if you reach the goal or if you don't reach it. So now, my goal is 50 million and I'm at 49 point something million. So I need a little more to reach the VDIC goal, which set it at 50 million. Of course, when you start, it asks you what you want more. Do you want subscribers or views? I chose views. It's like it's saying if you pick subscribers, it works differently. I chose views. Aren't they linked? Yes, it lets you choose. And I picked views.
Do you generally have competitive goals or professional goals in general? How do you see it?
No, man, I mean, I love the gym. I like going to work out. So whatever I do, I don't want to compete, neither in bodybuilding nor in powerlifting. Okay, if I lose weight and so on. First of all, can I tell you something? For me to compete there should also be a financial incentive. Right? Now, man, let me tell you something. I was watching a video of Ronnie Coleman or Jay Cutler because those are the two I usually watch, and it was one of them. He was saying that he spent 50 grand a year on food. I mean, imagine spending 50,000 pounds or euros, dollars or euros just on food every year, right? Okay. He was competing in Mr. Olympia. How much did he make? 500,000? I don't know how much he made, but let's say, okay, he made back the 50 grand, he covered his expenses. Okay, it wasn't just the food, all right? There's also the gym, I don't know, the supplements, all that stuff. Yeah, man, it's a lot of money. A lot of money if there's a reason, to compete now. Now, I believe that the only motivation is that those who compete in bodybuilding, regardless of the fact that in the last competitions in Thessaloniki and Athens, there were some cash prizes, 300, 500 euros, something like that. That was good for a start. But their other motivation is that they become more, that they gain a position and become more well known so they can coach, they become known. That's it. Yes. I don't think there's any other motivation besides the 300 because now, okay, it was the first 300 to 500 euros. Hopefully year by year it will increase, so there will be a bigger motivation. So I want you to tell me now, professionally, YouTube is a career choice. Is it a professional goal? What is your goal? I don't have a goal to rise as much as possible. Isn't it like, okay, I've made it. Do you want to make more money? Who doesn't? How much money do you want to make? Look, man, let me tell you something about money. Now, if I get to the point where I can make 2,000 euros a month, I'm okay. You are okay with that amount of money? Yes. I'm currently well below 2,000. We'll see. God will provide. We'll see. What is the purpose of your life? Look, man, the purpose of life, I don't know what the purpose of life is. Right now, I enjoy the gym. I like going to the gym. All right. If I get to know a woman and we connect, even better. Yeah, God will provide. We'll see, but I like it. I'm doing it now. Let's say I'm living my life. I mean, I'm mostly on YouTube at a satisfactory level. Am I making it? No, I'm not, but let's say I am. After handling my obligations and meals, I go to the gym. I'm happy with that. And whatever else comes up, we'll see. Do you believe in God? Yes, absolutely. God exists. There's no way he doesn't. What can I tell you? I can tell you countless things I've experienced. I've seen my grandmother after her death in white, just as we will be in spirit, exactly as she was, but without flesh. Do you know how Casper the Friendly Ghost looks kind of like that? I've been visited many times. Norna, what's her name? That one, the one who comes and you can't move. But now, man, we've changed the subject. Now I have so much strength there that I break everything I can move. At first it was a bit like that, but now I'm used to it. What can I say? Once I was sleeping on the couch and saw a black shadow, like a person where you are playing with balls. I know a strange one. Or when I was in England, inside a nursing home or an old people's home, a black hand waved at me, or I saw a black shadow walking down the hallway. But okay, God exists, man life, but most of what you're saying is demonic. Yeah, man, it is. You are talking about evil. Yeah, because good never comes. Good never comes to show you anything good. It just helps you. You have an angel and a demon. On one side you have the angel, and on the other the demon. The demon will do the worst things you can imagine. Because he hates you. He hates humans. Yes? Because Satan hates God's perfect creation. God's perfect creation is man. So he hates that. And he does to you whatever you can imagine. Lies, any evil you can think of. It comes from there. It's satanic. While the angel God won't even appear in front of you for nothing, he will help you only when you reach your limit. When you want to do something and you reach your limit, you've thought of everything, you've done everything you can, and then you ask for God's help. God will give you the idea and say, "Friend, do this." And you'll respond, "Wow, my friend." This has happened to me many times. I had something to do, but I kept thinking about it and didn't act, you know? Or if it has happened, man. I fall and I feel someone holding me. You understand? I mean, he won't come to give you anything, to impress you, to give you anything. Riches and this and that, the things the Antichrist does. Of course, what did God say? Ask and you shall receive, ask and you shall receive. And that's true, my friend. You should know that if in your life you see someone, you want to help someone, you see someone on the street who has nothing to eat, give him a sandwich, give him one. First of all, you should know that if someone comes to you and says, "Hey man, I'm hungry," you should give him a sandwich. You've entered paradise, man. You've entered paradise. That's it. You're in paradise. It's very hard to go to hell. It's really hard. You have to want it to go to hell. You don't go to hell easily, man. It's really hard to go, extremely hard. It's impossible to go to hell, while it's very easy to go to paradise. If you read the New Testament and see what it says at the end, when God judges us, he'll say, "I was hungry and you fed me. I was naked and you clothed me. I was in prison and you visited me. I was in the hospital and you visited me." And another one makes 5. You just need to do one of these. You're done. You're in paradise, man. I mean, to get to paradise, you help someone who needs it, you have to be, and you got into paradise. That's it. But to go to hell, you have to want to go to hell.
So are you religious?
Let me tell you, man, religious, what does that even mean? I believe God exists. It's not about stories, He just is. Life doesn't end, man, it doesn't end.
But where has religion helped you? Believing, I mean, where has it helped you?
Where has it helped me? What is this, man? Where has it helped me? I'm telling you, man, God helps you in tough times. Okay, when you're struggling and you ask something from God, He will help you. But I'm telling you, God doesn't just give it to you easily. God wants you to fight. He wants people who struggle. Get there, reach the dead end where you say, man, that's it, I'm done. There's no other solution. Now it's chaos there. Ask for help and it will come to you. It will come to you, and I'm telling you, it will be so simple. You'll say, man, was it really that simple and I couldn't think of it? What can I say?
Can you explain more? You mentioned some things, but I'm not sure we can analyze them. You said you've seen quite a bit of bad things. Why do you think that is? Did it come to you so much? Why haven't you experienced all of this?
I don't know, man.
Did you see them all? Are they extreme?
Maybe, listen. I can't give a clear answer. I don't know, man. I don't know. From what I understand, maybe. I don't know, man. Maybe, what should I say? Maybe the other thing that I don't know. This exact thing, for what reason? Should I answer it?
I'll take you to another one since you can't.
So,
Your view on psychologists, psychiatrists, medication.
all that, in general. Look, man, do you have a psychologist? You? No? No, I don't have one either. And I'm not planning to go because I'm telling you, I have it all in my head. If I have a problem, an issue, I'll sit down and think about it. I'll use my mind to think. I won't let my emotions or anything else control me and my mind. My mind will do the thinking. I'll say, man, what's my problem? This. What's the solution? That. Will I make it? I'll make it. I'll make it. And when I reach my limit, I'll ask for God's help. And if, knock on wood, He doesn't help, which is impossible, He always does. Then I'll get there, but I won't let my emotions control my mind. My mind will control my emotions and me. This doesn't apply to others seeing psychologists or joining communities. I have no problem. I'm just speaking for myself. Whoever wants to go, it's fine. Let them go. For their own reasons, for their personal reasons, let them go. But personally, for me, I'm talking about myself. For me, I repeat, I'm not talking about anyone else. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. It's about psychiatric medication. I can't say why we don't need them. Haven't you ever taken any to calm down?
Let's say.
When I used to work out a lot, I don't know how long ago was that? When was it?
I don't remember. 10 years.
Not 10, man. Anyway, when I had the XT, another Yamaha. Back then I used to work out. I got really tired back when I used to work out a lot and got tired then. I can't remember if it was before or after I started YouTube. I was really stressed out, and back then I needed something to calm me down, something like that. I don't know what to say. Something to calm you down, huh? And I went to the pharmacy. I said something to calm me down. Do you have any? Well, they gave me a pill, but I don't remember what I can't remember what the medicine was called. One. No, no, no. I don't know what to say like that. A medicine a pill that calms you down anyway, that calms you down, but I don't know if it's a psychiatric drug or not. It was one that I wanted that made me sleep. Yes, that made me sleep. Melatonin. Yes, something like that.
So I'm going to ask you a question that just came to me, okay? I want you to tell me in general about your style, because after that I want to tell you something else.
Yeah, style. What do you mean by style?
I want you to always tell me about the haircut.
The mohawk? Yeah, look, man, the mohawk, I liked it. Like I said, from a series on Mega, was it Mega? Lazarus, I don't remember the name of the series. With the red? Yeah, and the iguana, he says, since then I got hooked on the mohawk and it stuck with you? Yeah, and I've wanted to do it since I was a kid. No, because I listened to my parents, grandparents, and they wouldn't let me. They did a little here, but I wanted a real mohawk, you know? And now that I don't care about anyone's opinion, I go and do it because that's what I like.
Do you do it yourself or at the hairdresser?
No, I had the hairdresser do it. What, am I gonna cut my own hair? No, I go to the hairdresser. And others have told me to dye it. I don't dye it. Not red, I won't do it, nothing. Do you have any tattoos? No? No, and I'm not going to get one either because I don't want to. Why would I think about getting one? If I get a tattoo and then get bored of it and want to remove it, what will I do? Okay? I could say I'll get henna, which lasts 6 months. Yeah, there is such a thing. They say it lasts 6 months, but it fades after, and if you want, you can go and get it done again. I just don't want to. I have no problem with those who do. I just don't want to myself. Some call them satanic, but I don't care. People should do whatever they want. For example, my sister in Scotland has gotten about 15 or 20, but I don't care. I just don't want to do it myself.
Do you like to stand out with your clothes and brands in general?
No, I don't have many clothes in general. I'm not like that. As long as I have clothes, a shirt, a pair of pants, I'm okay. Yeah, simple things. I don't care if they fit me. That's it. With the bike, did you always want this model? Look, ever since I was a kid, I was obsessed with Zeta Kawasaki, generally with the Street Fighter, you know?
Did you have a bike since you were a kid?
Huh? My father bought me one when I was 15, 16 years old. A small enduro, but no, it was a 50cc. But I didn't keep it for long. Well, after that lately, since 2020 and on, I don't know, maybe 2022. So that's when I got the XT, then I sold the XT for money so I could come back again. England, huh? But I didn't go back to England. And I got the Majesty, 800 euros after the Majesty.
After crashing both with one smashed to pieces, I got the MT9. Is that your most expensive one now?
Yes, and those who like Street Fighter, those are the ones I like. I mean,
Do you go at full speed?
I can't go at full speed, man, because there aren't any roads to go at full speed. I need a huge straightaway.
When you went to Thessaloniki?
When I went to England, I mean, when I went to Thessaloniki, for example, I thought I'd freeze. In Thessaloniki, I used D Plus for the first time. When the car has 3 types, did you really put it on turbo? Now? Yes, it has 3 types of driving modes. There's the mode where you change the gears yourself, the automatic mode, and the automatic plus mode. Right now, I have it on automatic, the middle one, the middle automatic mode, but when I went to Thessaloniki, I put it on automatic plus, but on automatic plus. Dude, imagine, man, the engine turned into a rocket. I was running it at 130. I still couldn't go faster because I was going into a turn. I was entering a turn and up to 4,000 revolutions per minute. It was going, dude, just imagine. The MT9 can rev up to 12. And I wasn't even halfway there, and it was going like a rocket, and it still had more to give. And as I was speeding, I couldn't go any faster because there was a turn, and I had to slow down a bit. You understand? How fast could I have hit that turn? An hour and something. I was going really fast. When I went, it was full throttle. When I came back, I was less faster because I was more relaxed. Is the video over? Yes, that's it. Please tell me.
Car?
No, I don't have one. I'll get one when I have money. I don't know when. Yeah, I want to get a BMW Z4, I say. Wow. And have a hot girl next to you. Yeah. So now I'll take you, get in the convertible. Let's go for a coffee like the song says. Christos.
But what you mentioned to me before about the technology you don't like.
Yes.
Isn't that a bit strange though? Because I believe technology has helped. New jobs have come out of it. You can be at home making videos and making money, and you don't have to go work somewhere where your boss or employer might yell at you. To live a harder life, let's say.
Look, man, let me tell you something. The only computer job I know right now is YouTube. That's it. I haven't found any other this or that could. Through the laptop? Provide that through technology. About what you said. If you work somewhere and are treated badly, it's not the job's fault but society's. We've failed as a society and as a country. That's why we're at rock bottom. We've hit the lowest of the low. We're just a mess. Man, if you're in England, right? In England, no one can come and insult you. If someone insults, mocks, or calls you names like gay or makes fun of you in any way. That's how it is over there. You go straight to jail, man. Just because you abused someone, because you insulted someone, the other person will call the police and you'll end up in a cell right away, right? That's how it is over there. And first of all, they don't do those things and they're not allowed to do those things. You have to watch what you say. I mean, yes, you have to watch what you say, but in general, the English people are very nice, no matter what job you go to, and they will help you. And they won't insult you or make fun of you or anything like that. Nothing at all. They will support you, they will help you, they won't insult you, they won't call you this or that, they will help you. They are positive people too, unlike us who are just all over the place. It's like what you said about jobs. You see the comments, what most people write, you see what we're like as a society. We've hit rock bottom, it can't get any lower. We're the top bottom on planet Earth, it can't get any lower. As a society, we failed.
You also told me that in England you can live even with £1,000.
Yeah, man, even working in a factory or warehouse, you can make 800 to 1,000 pounds. You can still get by easily. Because when we go there, most of the houses for rent are, let's say, houses with 6 to 8 rooms. And each person has their own room. And you share a bathroom, a toilet, and a kitchen. The other person says, for this room I want £400 a month, including a washer, dryer, utilities, internet, and everything. You don't need to pay any extra bills or anything. You just pay £400 for the room and everything is included. You eat your food nicely. You go to the supermarket. There are cheap supermarkets like Iceland and really expensive ones like Sainsbury's or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Or Tesco, which is really expensive. That's right. You go to the cheap one. You buy cheap stuff. You're okay. But if you go to the expensive one with £100, man, I used to go to Tesco, and with £100 I'd get a whole cart, and it would be overflowing. Man, now in Greece with €100 you can barely get 3 bags, and
the rent is also very expensive.
Rent here is very expensive. Things in Greece have gotten costly. Everyone does whatever they want. Everyone rents for as much as they want. Whatever. Everyone is trying to take advantage of each other. Here, man, the situation is generally terrible, and yet we blame the 300 who govern us. What are we doing as a society, man? What are we doing? As a society, we've hit rock bottom, and it can't get any lower.
So, Christos, I want to take you to another very important topic, which is family. Can you talk to me a bit about that? Do you want to start a family, have children?
Look, man, about the family thing right now. Personally, for me, I don't know if I'm ready to do it myself. I'm also looking at the psychological aspect, like, am I ready to do something like that? Am I ready to take this step? Am I ready to bring a child into the world? Am I ready to raise it? And financially, I'm looking at it, and psychologically as well. Right? It's not like we say be careful where you put your tool and your signature, you know? I look at it psychologically. Am I ready to do it? I think, can I? Can't I? I'm not psychologically ready or prepared to take this step right now. And I don't know if I ever will be or when I will be. I don't know that. I'm not a mentor.
In a woman, what would you see that would make you say you want to start a family?
Look, everyone has made it a trend. It's either boobs or butt. But it's not about boobs or butt. It's about character, how she talks, if we can communicate with her. If she has character but doesn't have a chest, you go to the plastic surgeon, get a chest, and you're fine as long as she has the character to talk with her. This whole butt or chest thing, if we put it that way, chest, alright? That, but I care about character. No, I'm talking to you about the...
Partner, I mean, yeah, what did you want to see? In a girl?
We said character. To be able to talk with her, to be able to communicate. Whether we have things in common or not, I won't worry about it. Everyone will live their own life. I won't sit there and tell the other girl, you know, you do this, that, or the other. From what I've seen, most people are narcissists. I mean, they want the other person to be their puppet, to say, do this, do that, do the other. No, don't do this. No, don't do that. No, don't do the other. No, don't make videos on YouTube. No, don't upload them. Oh, what are you doing? And don't go there. I don't care. I don't want to control. I don't want to have a puppet next to me. And then this and then that to have a relationship. Is that what you understood? I'm not a narcissist, nor do I want to control. And I'm telling you about what you said before about family and children. I don't feel psychologically ready to take that step.
But do you want to do it?
I don't know if I want to do it. I'm not a mentor. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm not a mentor. I don't know if I need to feel ready mentally. If right now I don't feel ready mentally and I don't even know what will happen tomorrow or the day after, I don't know. I really don't know.
I want to ask you a question that just came to my mind. How do you want people to remember you?
People to remember me? Knock on wood, man. No.
Seriously, man?
As Chris ASMR. No, seriously?
Say that, man. It's ending.
My life.
It's ending? Yeah, in general, how do you want to be remembered?
No one will remember anyone. Don't worry.
It's not like you see it.
The pace of life is like that. Wow, who remembers whom?
Everyone gets lost, even if you've just done something good.
Huh? Yeah, we'll see. Your relatives? Yeah, you'll remember your grandpa, your dad, your mom, your grandma, those. Yeah, okay, people who were close to you. Now, how much can you remember about the others? You go to the funeral for an hour and then that's it, it's over, they're gone. Life moves so fast that you don't know what to think about first, where to go first. That's how it is. Life goes by fast.
So it's not that you want to leave something good behind, thinking that it will last.
What should I leave behind? I have nothing to leave since I haven't done any work to leave behind.
Nor do you have it in your mind to do so.
I don't know. I don't know. What can I say? What can I do? How should I know? If something comes up for me to do something good, we'll see. So I don't know.
About future plans, we basically said, do you want to continue with YouTube? Take it all the way? Yes, professionally, start a business, something. Do you have anything in mind?
If I can make more income from YouTube and support myself better, yeah, that's a good idea. But the thing is, these things need money. So right now, with the money I make, I barely make it through the month.
So there's no way you should even think about it?
Yeah, no, not now. From now, no.
I don't know. If you want it mentioned, you told me about Thessaloniki. Are you considering going?
Yeah, I would really like to stay in Thessaloniki, but with the income I have right now, it's very difficult.
Not even abroad either.
Would you try it again? Look, you know what? Living abroad, man, is even harder than Greece. I mean, you know what? Either I have to go and have something set up, or if I make more income, I could go stay in England for 6 months and then come back to Greece for the summer. Or I could go live permanently in England, but I don't want to leave Greece, you know? I don't want to. Do you like it?
Let's say...
Yeah, because let's
say...
And the same reason I would go to England is the same reason I want to go to Thessaloniki. I mean, the brands. You know? The restaurants, mainly the same ones they have in Thessaloniki, they have the same ones in England too, more or less.
So Chris, now we'll move on to the last message so we can get to the audience questions because we've got a lot there. Yes, so a message you'd like to give to the world, to kids, to young people in general. Many people are watching us just for your information.
Chase your dreams, keep going, don't stop. All obstacles are for the best. Keep going. Chase your dreams. And the more you chase them and reach them, the stronger you'll become, the happier you'll be with yourself, and nothing will stop you.
Alright, very nice message, Chris. Now let's move on to the second part. Let me bring the salts. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if you know, here are the other ammonia salts. Basically, we have some questions that people have asked us, and if you don't want to answer...
You'll smell this. Perfect. Should we shake it? Look how it turned out.
It's gone bad now. I've had it for exactly a year.
It's been a year?
We're almost at a year now.
Should we move it?
Wait, let me see if I can.
There might be some questions you don't want to answer.
Because we have intense...
That's why I'm telling you. Yes, so I'm very curious. What is this? Is it for going to the gym? Yes, it is.
When you go to lift weights, it hits you.
Yeah?
So what I mean is... the ammonia, So the first question. Does his life go the way he wants? If he could change things instantly, what would he change?
Right now, I'm happy with the gym I go to and the income I make from YouTube. I want to Boost my income a bit more. To find a girl, that's it. Other than that, I'm on a positive path the way I see it so far.
You don't chase after much? You're okay with just a little, huh?
What should I chase? 3 things? Yeah, man.
Financially,
Money, gym, a girl, everything's fine.
that's it, I believe.
That's it? I don't want anything else, not even a lot of money.
Not even cars.
What would you do with it? And a lot of money? Man, come on, a lot of money? With those material things, you're not going to have a good time, man. Not even, because in the end, if you have a lot of money, everything is about the money. It controls you. I mean, you just look at the money.
They see you differently then.
No, like let's say now a girl is looking for a rich guy or a guy is looking for a rich girl. Both of them will have money as their main motive. She'll say, okay, I'm bored of this guy now, but it's fine. I have money, so I won't care or be without it. I'll go to the brothel, I'll have sex, I'll go here, I'll do this with money, I do whatever I want, I'll go find another guy, another girl with money and everything. Okay, you understand money, then money controls you. The main thing, the main criterion. Yeah, then there's no love, man. Watch the movie Desire at the Last Minute and you'll understand. Yeah, with Morgan Freeman and another very famous actor.
Let's go to the next one. How many calories does he eat per day?
I don't count. I have 1 meal a day in this video. I don't count calories. I don't know.
Yeah, but usually it's...
As much as my stomach can take, when I feel I can't eat anymore, that's it.
Logically, since it's junk food, you must be hitting over 7 or 8,000.
What can I say? Maybe. I'm not counting.
I don't know then. Does he eat that much? Does he eat that much? Isn't he afraid he's gonna die?
My friend.
Do they ask you that often?
Yes, and it's a stupid question because everyone will die one day. Everyone. Whether you're thin or fat. You don't gain or lose even half a minute. The moment you're meant to go, that's when you'll go. That's it. There's nothing more to it.
What I want to add is that others, let's say, drink and smoke too, and people don't say that to them. I mean, they keep it a bit quiet. I'm not sure you understand, but the other guy smokes.
Yeah, but they won't say anything to him. They won't say anything. I mean,
They might say that to you about the food.
yeah, because they look that way since the other guy is thin. And they don't pay attention to smoking, alcohol, and those things, but they focus on weight. They focus on weight. Someone calls you fat just to make fun of you or say things about you. That's what I think. You get it? If someone's thin, what can I say? He's just thin, right? You understand?
It's more about the appearance.
What do you mean? Yeah, that's where it hits harder.
Does it make it more grainy for you?
Yeah, exactly.
So, does it say he's considering losing weight?
My friend, like we said before, whatever it says, whatever the program says, not the program, whatever the mirror says. Because the scale is not going to go down. Because I can see that these pants I'm wearing now fit more easily. The belt is 4 holes tighter, it fastens more easily, so I've lost some weight, I can move more easily. But the scale, which was at 177 weeks ago, is now at 174 and a half. And all this, maybe the most likely thing is that from the steroids I was taking and from what I saw on YouTube, no matter how much you diet, Anadrol makes you gain weight. Yes, that's what interests me, and as I said, the most likely thing is that it's some effects of the steroids. The 3 to 2% is still inside me, and I don't know if it will ever go away.
What drove you to obesity? What did you go through intensely?
As we said, when I was young and I was in a coma for 6 months and had lost a lot of weight, I gained it back afterwards. As I said, when I took steroids, I was so hungry I could eat 2 family-sized pizzas and a cake and still want more. Are those the things that played a role? Yes.
If he plans to ask a trainer for help to improve his results, you already have one.
My trainer is Jim Stepani from California. The program I'm doing focuses on strength and power, not muscle building or fat loss. If I wanted to lose weight, I would go for fat loss, which is a completely different program, a completely different diet. Everything is totally different.
You don't like it that much?
Yeah, I don't like it, but also besides that, I wouldn't follow this diet because it wouldn't be affordable. Not extremely, it just wouldn't be affordable.
So you don't mind eating chicken and rice?
Look, man, chicken and rice, sure, I can eat that too, but it doesn't get views. What gets views right now are cakes, junk food brands. What, pizzas and all those weird things, the unhealthy stuff.
Also, I want to ask you, it's okay, my own, that's it, the one you get from the stores. So the videos you make, the food you get, do they give it to you?
No, I pay for them normally, yes.
You could do that, have them cover it for you, but you would have to advertise them.
Hey man, can I tell you something? Advertising costs money, man. It costs, right? Okay, we're not saying we're a television channel, but man, why should we do it for free? This is our job. I have to pay value-added tax. I have to issue an invoice. I am, besides having an accountant at the moment, my profession, apart from being a nurse, which I studied for, I am also an advertising consultant. I pay all taxes and social security. These expenses must be covered. If they don't ask me to advertise it, why should I do it for free? Who will pay my value-added tax, social security, or taxes? I need income. It's not free. So, my channel on YouTube, it is a sole proprietorship. Yes, a business, a sole proprietorship.
He says he values the numbers more than his own life.
That's a question I can't understand.
If he does all these things, why doesn't he change his lifestyle? Can't he see he's unhappy? Why does he keep hurting himself, even knowing the consequences? He brought this on himself.
I'm having a great time now. I like what I'm doing. If I got more views with healthy eating, yes, I would change my diet. But since I don't get views with healthy eating and I get views with unhealthy eating, I have no choice since that's my source of income.
And you can make a living out of it.
Yes.
Because you have no other choice. And then?
Yes.
What kind of job can you do? Nurse?
I don't even want to work as a nurse. Then I'll have to find a job that gives me less income than what YouTube gives me now.
Does he say he's happy with what he's doing?
Yes.
I am here, he says. Even when he's depressed, he still enjoys eating.
I just enjoy it. I'm not depressed. I'm not... If something gets to me, man, I think about it with my mind. I don't let emotion take over. We both try to find the solution, not letting emotion solve it for you. To dominate, to take over. I let my mind. I think about why I'm upset. What happened? How can I? What is the solution I can find? You don't dwell on the problem. I don't dwell on the problem. I try to find the solution.
Here, he says, what do you eat bugazza with?
And with cheese? I like all the flavors. Okay, I'm not really into the custard, but more cheese, spinach, minced meat.
Here's a question. You can answer if you want. It says, does Chris ASMR rock on a daily basis?
Alright, that's it.
Alright, I'm going to the next one. It says here, which YouTuber don't you like?
I'm not answering. Shake it a little. Is it okay? Wait, let's smell it.
Be careful.
Oh man, oh my nostril.
How did you feel it?
Like something strong.
Inside you? Did it come?
Yeah, here.
It's dropped here now. At first I had it in another little bag.
Now you put it in the lamp.
So let's go to the last one here. It says, have you received threats, lawsuits?
I've received comments, things that aren't true. As you've seen, they've said 1,000 different things on... They write anything negative, any comment you can imagine in the comments that isn't true.
That? But they're not threatening you, no.
So not that then?
Those were the questions.
Yes, from me, I would like you to interview Saki Tsilikudi.
Yes.
A very well-known bodybuilder from Kavala at his gym, and to also show in general, the gym, the Iron House, and his trophies.
So I will come again. Thank you.
Pleasure, Konstantin. Take care.
Thank you all for staying until the end. If you want to contact Chris, I will have the Instagram.
I don't have Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Do you have Facebook? No, I used to, but I'm not into it anymore.
So that's it. Thank you all. Let's end the video.
Kisses from Konstantinos, kisses from Chris ASMR. Goodbye.